Is this thing still on? Does this thing still work? Hold on a minute here.
Attention fight fans in the DMV. It's live, it's local, it's amateur boxing. Saturday, May the 3rd at Catholic University's Heritage Hall, 620 Michigan Avenue Northeast, Washington, D.C. Come out and support the next generation of fighters as some of the DMV's best amateurs take on their counterparts from Cincinnati, Ohio. Baby Girl Productions, in association with Boxing Not Bullets, presents a night of amateur boxing and karaoke, Saturday, May the 3rd at Heritage Hall, 620 Michigan Avenue Northeast in Washington, D.C. Tickets are now on sale and just $30, available at Eventbrite DC.
DJ, are you in there?
Back off of vacation. We're here to talk some ish. Making up for Tuesday Night Raw. I don't know which way is up anymore. Boxing, one news source says that, the other news source says this. Come to find out, they all got it from Twitter. Man, we're in a silly place. Smash the like button, share, subscribe, and let's talk boxing.
Yo, what is up, OG? I am back off vacation, and we are here to talk some smack. I started streaming to Twitter. I didn't realize I was. If you're on Twitter and you want to come talk some shit with us, we'll be over here on the YouTube app. The link will be in the chat soon. You could come over here and talk some shit, but I got to end the stream there. Out of here. Remove. Peace out. Edit live stream. Nah, motherfucker. I want to save changes. All right. Oh, I just said that M word, but we're 250 in. YouTube been tweaking on us, OG. Demonetizing live streams. Gotta try to watch our mouth a little bit. What's up with you, man? How you been, bro?
Just working, bro. Just working.
Just working. Me too. Only one person in the chat. There's 3 people watching. Boxing's slow as shit right now too, and I don't know why, man. Because there's some big fights. Like we got the Chris Eubank, Connor Ben fight coming up. We got a lot of shit happening in boxing. This cap or fact news with Shakur Stevenson. Don't nobody know if it's real or not. People are swearing that it is because one news source says that he hired Lou DiBella. Another news source says no. Another guy says this. Another guy says that. We don't know which way is up. All things. The fucking realest one on YouTube. What's up with you, homie? Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you, bro. Real shit. But that's it. That's the only person in the chat right now. It says there's 8 people watching, but nobody typing because they're probably at work. It's all good, man. We'll get some people in here shortly. Well, with all that said, you heard about the Shakur Stevenson news?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like, man, Lou DiBella. I don't think people even know like what Lou DiBella feels about Shakur Stevenson. He can't watch the guy. Doesn't matter how much he says. I don't care what everything boxing says about fucking Joseph Jackson. I don't care what everything boxing says. Who the fuck is he?
He's a fanboy.
Who's everything boxing? Is that Key, or is that the other guy on Twitter that got some news? But salutations, Joseph. Thanks for stopping through, homie. Appreciate you. All right, man. There is a Shakur Stevenson interview with Danza Project I wanted to talk about a little bit too. We're running out the June 21st date that they say Tank and Lamont Roach are fighting on. I don't know if that's gonna happen, bro. It's Eddie taking. Oh yeah, talking. I'm gonna pull up an Eddie Hearn interview. He says you don't know what you guys are talking about. Says doesn't know what the internet's talking about. Don't get your news off of Twitter. And I'm fooled by it because Dan Raphael, if he tweets something, I take that a little bit serious depending on what it is and who it's about. You know, it's Eddie talking. Watch the link. He says Shakur is gone. All right, where'd you get the link from? Twitter? Let me see. I can't because I can't click the link, Joe, from here. It won't pull up. Let me go in the chat. Damn, I wasn't even watching our own shit. Let me see what Joseph got here, if it's valuable or not. You guys thinking Shakur Stevenson is going to wash Zepeda, though? It's the most bizarre shit I've ever heard, seen. I caught a little bit of 2 Cents panel last night. I was switching flights and trying to get home and shit. What's up, Prison Talk with Tommy? Salutations, Tampa Tom. Salute, homie.
Thomas Morris, what's up?
Thanks for stopping through. We appreciate you. Rick Timms, what's up with you, OG? Shit.
That's
I'm
my
like, man.
dude. Rick Timms,
I
what's
don't, know-
good?
I don't know if Rick Tim really fuck with your boys and shit. He don't ever stop by. Here he is. That's my dog. Salute, OG. Let me get you right. I got to go on this live and click this link real quick. I got to get Rick Timms right here in here. Great
Man,
shit.
Rick Timms a real one, bro.
No
That's a
doubt
Bud
about
fan through and through. That dude backed that man from day one.
it. Shit, Rick Timms. Go to channel. Oh, damn. I got to switch my account. This is crazy. I'm all out of sorts. Boy, I'll tell you what, man. I love going on vacation. I love it. It's fantastic. But by about day 5 of the vacation, and we were on a long one this time, I miss my dogs. I miss my house. I miss my bed. I'm home food. Shit,
Yep.
11-1 might be. All right, Joseph. I will bet you whatever you want that the Shakur could win. I don't think he's going to stop him. There's number one, he's not going to stop him, and he's definitely not going to beat him 11 rounds to 1. Not a single chance. The activity is too much. You guys saying that, it makes you sound a little crazy. Makes you sound like you hope that happens rather than thinking that's going to happen. Because can't none of you guys tell me how is he gonna stop the activity? What's he going to do to stop the activity? You're talking. I heard you say it here on this show, on other people's show, that he's going to cut Zepeda's work rate in half. How's he going to do that? Running, keeping distance, guys. Listen, man.
Look, the
Be
more punches
careful.
that dude throws, the more chances them hands get hurt, which has me extremely worried.
Yes, and Zepeda's like, listen, bro. I don't. My opinion on Zepeda has changed a lot. But do you guys want to know how you get ready for a championship fight of that caliber? I'm sure you know, OG. It is. Oh, Tim Layton, what's up with you, homie? Salutations, bro. Yep, in half. Joseph, I'm
Tim
literally
Layton,
about to
my
start.
dude.
I'm gonna start holding you to your words now. I'm gonna literally start making bets and like reminding you of the craziness you're talking about. I think Shakur could definitely beat Zepeda now, but do you know how you get ready for a fight of that magnitude? You fight guys that fight similar. Throughout the history of boxing, that's how you prepare yourself for a fight like that. You fight somebody that can give you the same look. Why do you think they bring in sparring partners and all sorts of shit to make them emulate the guy that they're about to fight? And Zepeda just had 2 fights with a guy that fights damn near just like Shakur Stevenson does. Southpaw, fucking very little fucking activity, but Tevin Farmer stays in the pocket a little bit longer than Shakur does. The only way Shakur cuts Zepeda's work rate in half is if he's logging laps. If he's a NASCAR driver running around the ring like this. Running. That's the only way, bro. You're not going to cut that dude's work rate in half. Shakur's going to have to sit in the pocket, catch and shoot and counter. He's not going to be able to cut his work rate in half. It's bizarre to say that. Andy Cruz can beat Shakur. Why isn't he one of the guys? I got to pull up this link, though. Joseph Jackson says it's Eddie Hearn talking about. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see. Oh, this is with hold on. I can't even play it for you guys. I don't have the cord.
Man, how's it feel to be back to your own smoke, huh, bro?
Oh my God, that's the major reason I don't like being on vacation. My wife is too scary for me to. My wife gets too scared for me to bring shit there, and I could have brought whatever I wanted there. It didn't matter. Nobody checked nothing, but I gotta,
There's always a
you know,
chance.
no, I got a pass, bro, and I've been caught attempt to distribute like all sorts of shit, bro. Where they look at like my son takes his picture when you go through customs, they grab the passport, they look at the picture, we'll take a little whatever they do. Her and him is like this, and everybody else in the group I go with, whether they check me or not, it takes them like 3-4 minutes to let me go past the fucking initial passport check. They look at me. They're looking through their computer and shit. All the flags that pop up for somebody like me. It's kind of crazy, man. It's not fair, but I'm kind of used to it now. But this time, nobody said nothing. Nobody checked shit. I could have been smoking lovely, bro. I bought a $50. I told you $50 for something. I wouldn't fucking not a single chance, bro. Rick, I went to Cancun. We try to get out the country at least one time a year. We go a lot to the Caribbean. We go to like Jamaica, Dominican. I've been to Dominican 3 times, Jamaica twice, Mexico countless times. This next time, I think we're going on a cruise, though. Everybody's a little sick of the all-you-can-eat buffets and the same old on vacation. And cruises are cheap as shit. I can go on about 5 of those a year. Should probably start thinking about that because much cheaper.
That would be the only way you're getting me out of the country because there ain't no way I'm getting on no freaking airplane. Especially now and all these airplane problems. Nope.
All right, so what Joseph Jackson just shared with me is Eddie Hearn on Ariel and Ade. Ariel and Ade. I'm gonna go grab this real quick and let's show the peeps what's up here. Ariel and Ade, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn on Ariel. You guys got to, bear with us for a second here. 17 hours ago, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren joined Ariel Ade. That's the whole thing, though. Man, I wish I had a timestamp for this shit. Let me see. Maybe this will show. Yeah. No, I didn't share it. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Uno momento. Man, I'm worried about boxing, dude. I made it a point to ask the Mexican people there, the British people, wherever they came from, if they were a boxing fan. You know how many people out of the hundreds and hundreds of people I asked said they were a boxing fan? Do you know how many?
How many? Wow.
2 of them in Mexico. Asking clerks, servers, all of that. People in Mexico don't even like the shit no more. I don't know if it's a language gap. I don't know if it's a language gap or what, but these boxing promoters that you guys love so much, no, dog, no, they're not doing a good job. And they should be praising YouTubers that come out here every day, talk their shit, push their content, make shorts, do whatever it is you do to promote boxing in any way, because this shit is almost dead. GM, what's up with you, homie? Shakur ain't even 11-1 Padley. Nah, dude, Padley was getting some shots in there because I just rewatched that fight on vacation, to clip my little pieces and put them all in shorts. Pad work with a full camp. That
Yeah,
kid
that's
can
what
fight
I
a little
said.
bit,
I
man.
said that right after the fight.
That kid can fight a little bit. Shakur knows. Eddie knows. They know so much so that they gave that kid. He don't need to fucking terminate wires no more. He's a full
What
time
did he have,
boxer.
like 4 days to prepare for that fight?
Yeah, they say, but like I know he was probably already in camp doing his thing. You know what I mean?
But
And
no,
I
he
get
said
it.
he was out. He was out working when he got the call. He wasn't in camp. He was working.
He was in some sort of shape, bro. You ain't coming off a 4 day fucking phone call and making 135. But they say he's small.
He
Maybe
is.
he did. Maybe he did, OG, because he's a small guy. When
He's
he
very
fought the
small.
Chamberlain dude, he was shorter than him by like a foot and some inches, bro. He
Dude,
was on
apparently looked
140.
like he could make 130 easily.
They're saying they're like that when they don't know what the next move is for him. Because I just watched his fight over the weekend. He just fought last weekend on the Josh Warrington. What's that other? They say he's sweet at 140. He was the headliner. I forget his fucking name. Anybody know what's the UK kid that just fought this weekend? He's a 140 pounder. He's number one in WBC. I forget his fucking name. But he just had a fight. Oh yeah, let me share this screen. That's what I'm doing here. Got a text message that threw me off. Threw me out of my groove. MMA. Oh nah. Jabs like a shit. This I hope it's got this in there. I'm gonna skim through this though real quick. You can see this, right, OG?
Yep.
All right. I hit the like button. Like this video. Sign in to make it your opinion. What? Why?
We could
Why
have
I'm not
three
signed in?
massive shows that
Huh? All right. Let's see, man. Let's see what he's talking
weekend
about.
with the
They
card
won't
here
let me
in
like it.
New
Tell
York
me I gotta
City,
sign in.
potential Wembley card
Blocking your own
as
likes
well.
and shit.
The other one on the 12th here in New York in some sort of secret location. Massive week.
Thank God he just said that because this is what I wanted to open the show with. Not this. I seen an interview with Oscar fucking De La Hoya, right? Talking about it's gonna be a monumental spectacle. People, if you live in the 53rd floor of the skyscraper, you're gonna be able to watch the fight for free. If you walk up and you're living in within distance, you can walk up and watch the fights for free. I go on the zone. I get out my phone. I go, sweet. They're not even charges for that fucking triple header. No, no, no. No, now they're trying to bundle shit together. They're trying to make you pay for every fucking fight they got coming up on top of my $30 subscription. Not a
What?
single chance, buddies. I'm stealing your shit. Lucky I even talk about this shit. You got the fucking nerve to tell me right to my face, everybody that's around there can come watch it for free, but then tell me I got a price tag on top of a price tag? You must have lost your fucking minds. I ain't paying for shit. I'm giving my OG the link. We're going to sit right here and steal your shit. Fucking crazy. Must have bumped your fucking heads, man. If you want to charge $30 for every fucking card you're having, just up the price for DAZN and go back to your original word saying pay-per-view is dead. What the fuck happened? I thought it was dead. Thought it was over with. Now I got to pay for all of these. You got a pay-per-view May 2nd, May 3rd. You know how low these numbers are going to be, guys? I'm just being honest. Nobody's going to buy that shit. Nobody. Why? How am I going to afford? Listen, I don't know if people have been paying attention to how much life costs. If I got a family of four and I'm a diehard boxing fan, it's fucking hard enough to keep food on the table and the lights on nowadays. Everything costs so much fucking money. How am I going to come up with money for the May 2nd, money for the May 3rd, and then the fucking the Eubank Ben card is even money? What? What are you guys doing? I'm literally about to cancel all my DAZN subscriptions and fire up the Fire Stick. Dead ass, I be tweeting at them all the time. Listen, the DAZN thing went out in Cancun. The help desk for DAZN tweeted back at me and told me to delete the app, re-upload it, do all this fuck shit. In the 11th round of the fight where Charles Conwell got the brakes beat off of him. He damn near lost every fucking round. I told you guys Charles Conwell isn't who you think he is. And I told Najee that on Twitter like a couple hours before the fight. He's like, tune in. I'm like, bro, buddy, he's not who you think he is, dude. He's a very average, very basic fighter. Very nothing special about him. He's got good fundamentals. I'll give him that, but and maybe a little crack. But that Mexican dude who's on a fight win streak whipped his ass. I didn't think Charles Convo won not even one round. But hey, DAZN, get it together, bro. I don't know where you guys think people are gonna buy this shit. And it's causing real ones like me to fucking look at you guys a whole different way. All these fucking pay-per-view cards. And who's in charge of Turkey's lack thereof knowledge on how to fucking make money in the fucking game of boxing? He's just shelling this shit out. It don't matter. Listen, that shit only lasts for so long. It's only got a couple more months and it's over with. You guys got about 16 months. That shit's over with. If he would have just took that money and spent it the right way and put on the right fights in the right countries for the right price, like we would have had, and maybe you guys could have called him the savior of boxing, because then they would have started seeing returns on their money. And then the prince would have probably looked at it and was like, oh shit, we can actually make this kind of money off this shit. Would have been shelling out much more money. But like we say on this show all the fucking time, nobody got that much money is interested in just lighting that much on fire. I don't give a fuck how much they got. This shit is out of hand. Turkey's out of hand. DAZN is out of hand. And let's see if fucking Eddie's capping or Dan Raphael's capping or this one's like this. Boxing is a circus. And it's starting to piss me off. Like real shit.
Next weekend with 3 big shows in New York, Riyadh, and Las Vegas. And of course, we kind of kick off this incredible stretch with the
fuck is you talking about?
Hotspur Stadium. I said at the top of the show, I'm happy the fans there will
have shit.
Because my
let me see Tommy Dukes, the haters in the building.
I just always
What's
find
up,
a reason
Tommy?
to bring them up.
Salute,
so
homie.
Nice
Forest to fly. That's an unbelievable success.
Now you're about to
something
get
else. Isn't it weird also, like when I hitch my wagon to
the reason I will pay $90 for a tank fight is, number one, it's probably the only pay-per-view that's on that month 9 out of 10 times. And it's a great fucking fight. What is you talking about? Everybody on this fucking app got here, looked you square in the face when they said DAZN is the home of boxing. This is the new app. Pay-per-view is dead. They didn't tell you that, Tommy? They didn't say that? Yeah, I know. I know you know. Should fucking be a better fucking boxing fan. Stop fucking tearing guys down. Stop fucking hating everywhere you go. Let's big up the sport. I'm only talking shit. I'm most likely going to buy both of them fuck-ass pay-per-views, but I'm mad as shit about it. Fuck out of here.
to them all of a sudden, it's crazy, right? I mean,
it's also.
You ever see anybody post their pay-per-view receipts, Tommy? You go on Twitter. Go to my Twitter page and look for pay-per-view receipts.
Crazy that you call them beloved, and you've only just recently hitched your wagon.
You don't buy shit. You got a fire stick in the chat trolling, talking about you stealing now, Joe.
Vying for the Champions League.
Doesn't knockout all the time make you fucking, when Devin Haney fights, you got to prove your receipts, and neither one of you guys can do it? I've seen it a couple of times. Devin Haney, pay-per-view. Joseph, if you want to come up here and talk shit, show the receipts. Can't do it. But got the nerve to tell me I'm stealing now in the comments right now? Crazy, crazy work, young man.
Big spot. I mean, it's something else. It really is.
I want to just see this guy's got me going to a 5-minute interview.
Oh, I love this.
Where's the
tell us. Why do you ask that question? What's the
there's nothing facetious in it. It's a genuine question. Like, I feel like boxing at the moment is just skyrocketing in terms of, eyeballs, attention, narrative, conversation, digital, narrative. And look, UFC is a massive business, but I just, do they need to make I'm saying this as a complete MMA casual. Do they need a John Jones against Aspinall style fight to really, you know, not get back on track, because the business is incredible. But I don't know. It wasn't a leading question. It was just curiosity.
Well, I
stop the cap. That interview says we have him for 2 fights. I know exactly what he's talking about. I just watched this back. 2 fights. He fought badly. Now, I'm no fucking rocket scientist, but if you signed up for 2 fights and everybody knows you got 2 fights, you fight one of those fights. How many fucking fights are left? 1. He's still got another fight. Where all this fucking bullshit about he's fired him, Lou DiBella got us this to pay to fight. What? Lou DiBella, I'm going to pull the tweet up on my phone and show you guys. I put it in a short today, but give me 1 second. I'm going to pull the actual fucking screenshot up and show you that. Lou DiBella doesn't even like Shakur Stevenson, bro. He says, as good as he is, I just don't enjoy watching Shakur fights. Can you see that, OG? This is Lou DiBella's verified Twitter page. As good as he is, I just don't enjoy watching Shakur fights. Good night. #boxing. And you mad about a bundle. I don't even know why I'm giving them energy, bro. They're literally trolling on purpose, bro. So you could show me your DAZN pay-per-view receipt then? Like, I don't even care if you fucking email it to me. But I think you're cap. I bought that fucking pay-per-view 2 times. You know why I bought it twice? Because I had to leave the fucking house and the fight after Shakur's was about to come on. I'm a boxing junkie for real. I support this sport for real. But having 3 fucking pay-per-views in the span of a fucking 2 weeks on top of the $30 I already pay, I don't give a fuck. That's how they got goofies like you fooled on what's a deal and what isn't a deal. They told us pay-per-view was dead. They ain't going to charge us pay-per-view. Now it's every fucking fight. I'm stealing it. The triple header, I'll pay for that one. But the Canelo fight, nah. We're not getting all that. We're not bundling shit. Fuck that. I'm stealing at least one of them out of general fucking principle. Out of general fucking principle. Got to. Probably because there's no traffic. No, bro, there's not, man. And this is like I just got done saying. Al Pinchy, what's up with you, bro? Salutations. Thanks for stopping through. I seen another guy come in here. He didn't have a wrench though. Poi, what's up with you, homie? Salute. D1, do you watch those British cards on DAZN, or is it too early on the East Coast? No, I watch all of them. Yeah. What's the kid's name that just fought this weekend? They're hyping him up. They want him to fight Puello. And then I heard Puello's in another fight with a turkey on a turkey card. I thought Puello and Russell were unifying on Tank's undercard. Tank's not announcing because it's April 23rd right now. If he's fighting in June 21st, 8 weeks, you know the rule of thumb, OG. But could he be playing games? I've seen guys A sides play games on B sides and announce the fight and fucking with 4 weeks to go. It's social media era too, guys. They don't think they don't do much promoting at all as it is. Nobody does. It's fucking despicable how many people actually still watch boxing or care about boxing. It's downright fucking despicable.
Yep. Like, when you don't advertise your fights, how the hell are people going to watch?
Exactly, bro. They got to do a better job of fucking of promoting, man. Or give us some jobs. Give people that are out here talking their shit. We'll get there. We'll get big enough. We only got 5,300 subscribers, but we just started last year at this time. So, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Imagine subbing to DAZN. This is what I'm saying. Like, all these young bulls, OG, they ain't buying that shit. Joseph Jackson and them, they're just getting me fucking fired up. They know what they're doing. Show me. I got emails with him. with him. What's yours? I'll send you the screenshot too. GTDOE forever at gmail.com. It's right on the homepage of the Angry White Man page. It's all connected. You know what I mean? I paid $25 turkey card. I thought everybody would. No, it only did 340,000. Tommy, I'm not questioning if you guys actually buy this shit. Joseph, I kind of seen him not, so I'm gonna give him some shit like he gives us some shit every time I'm on here. So, Joseph, the last fight is Zepeda. I know. Well, that's what they say. Do you know what boxing is becoming? It's like everybody's searching for headlines. It doesn't matter, good, bad, in between. It don't fucking matter. I think it matters. Like, fuck a bad headline. You don't want everybody talking bad about you all the time. And whoever says that, oh, it doesn't matter, we're just fucking no coverage is bad. Like, no media is bad media. No press is bad. Like, what? If they're constantly dragging you down the fucking block every time, it's bad. It's not good. They're not Floyd Mayweather. And that's what these young guys think. They all think they're fucking Floyd Mayweather. The Danza Project joint with Shakur Stevenson literally thinks he's Floyd Mayweather. And so are the fucking casuals. They're starting to feed into the shit. Like, he's going to be the next fucking. Here's a fucking clue. The kid don't fight nothing like Floyd. Maybe a little bit. In spots, it can look like it because the shell and shit like that. He don't fight nothing like Floyd. And every great fighter before Floyd, after Floyd, they all got losses. You know why? If you fight top competition, fighting, that's the way it goes. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen. I mean, 90% of the time, people can predict and act like they know what the fuck's going to happen, but this is boxing. Anything can happen at any fucking time. Anybody can get knocked out with any fucking good punch. That's the nature of the beast. You should have losses on your record. I don't give a fuck who you are. It tells me you at least got yourself into a fight with somebody that's fucking worthy of fighting. I don't care about the O. You, OG? You care if your fighter's undefeated?
No, bro. It tells me they fighting.
Yeah. I don't, like, literally. And even Joseph's Hero says that shit now. But Shakur Stevenson acting like he's God's gift to boxing is crazy to me. He's good. He can box. I need to see the Zepeda fight. Thank God they fucking made that fight. Thank fucking God. And I don't know if Lou DiBella helped, whoever the fuck did it. Thank you. But it damn sure wasn't Turkey and his blessings. Like, picture thinking that a guy can talk shit, call Turkey a racial slur, and then a week and a half later, he's getting a $1 million raise, a $1.5 million raise. They're giving him $4 million more than we seen Turkey al-Sheikh's official page say what the fucking fight offer was. Like, picture that. You're gonna call him a towel boy and all of a sudden get a humongous raise and the fight you've been wanting? How's that? What? I was born that night, but not fucking last night. Stop the cap. He ain't getting all that fucking money and shit. Like, pisses me off. It really does. And I'm trying like not to get this joint demonetized. I know I probably swore a lot already, but it is what it is. Pinchy, I said, what's up to you? All right. I steal a lot of them. Thanks for being honest, Tommy, because what the fuck? You should be honest. I steal a lot of them. I wouldn't lie. But to be fair, a lot of these cards, in my opinion, aren't worth it. Plus the subscription cost already. No, and I know you're referring to the Tank shit. All you guys that hate Tank, you love Turkey for some fucking reason. But like, the more and more time goes on, it's like it reveals all the fucking time. The fake shit will be exposed. These guys saying that Turkey's the savior of boxing, just the moves the guy makes and how he spends his money and what he's spending his money on. It tells me everything I need to fucking know. What up, Big Dre? Salute, OG. I played your commercial too, man. You already know. That's the kind of boxing that everybody should be watching. I encourage people to go to amateur shows. If something's around you and you can get to it, go see how this shit all starts, man. Because 99% of casuals, they ain't never been in no fucking amateur boxing match. They don't know nothing about that, bro. Boys Who Cry, what's up with you, homie? This is a good chat. Shakur may get robbed for that turkey disrespect. Shakur needs an OG in his like Abdullah Mason. Like Abdullah Mason's pops is the way boxing dad should be. And Shakur does got an OG in his life, and it's his grandpa. But this, oh shit. I just got a Cash App notification. I didn't even know this phone did that. Like rang some coins in my ear. Fucking salutations to the real one that dropped the Cash App. We fucking appreciate your support on the show, and it's none other than Alan Solstain. I fucking appreciate you, homie. Probably at work, you know what I mean, doing this shit. Salute, homie.
Shout out to the one that chose to keep it G and spend some of his or her hard-earned money at the Angry White Man. We fucking appreciate you. Thank you so much.
If that fight's even halfway close, bet your ass Oscar's gonna have them judges waiting to give Zepeda the nod.
It's on Edgar Berlanga's fucking undercard.
Yeah,
Edgar Berlanga and Hamza fucking Shiraz. Thank God my phone was like out of service and shit. I was only picking up service when I was close to the room. Like I wasn't paying attention. Thank God I didn't see all this fucking news. Like all of the shit. It's boxing is becoming a circus. How the fuck is Turki Al-Sheikh taking Hamza Shiraz and Edgar fucking Berlanga, who, by the way, Edgar Berlanga has never accomplished shit in the sport of boxing. Fighting Canelo is not an accomplishment.
No.
It's a lottery ticket. It's a, hey, look at me, I won the lotto. And then to go in there to survive with Canelo and not actually fight, like you're out here capping, you didn't go in there to beat Canelo. You went in there to survive Canelo. Fucking dude, putting Shakur on this guy's undercard. I mean, even if you're a Turkey fan, please, you gotta
Mad
fucking
disrespect.
Huh?
Mad disrespect to Shakur.
Mad, bro. Like, how are you guys okay with this? And I'm seeing the Shakur fans and shit are straight with it. Check your Twitter, sent receipts. I hope so, Joseph. And if you did, salutations, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this phone now? I don't want to enter no passcode. Oh, because I had Cash App open. Let's see what Joseph Jackson's talking about. But Shakur Stevenson, I don't care if you're a fucking Turkey fan. You can't be okay with this. It's literally the dumbest fucking thing I have ever seen anybody do. You got somebody in New York City. In New York fucking City. Nonetheless. And if he's fucking, it's at Central Park, because that's what I heard. Like, I don't know how true it is. If that one's free and you fucking tried to charge me money, but if I lived in Central Park, I can walk up and watch it. I'm canceling my subscription. Real shit. Just off a general fucking principle. You can't be out here giving out free fucking. Come on, man. You can't do that shit. What is going on with this fucking? All right, let's see what Joseph Jackson talk about. But Edgar Berlanga, bro. Come on, bro. Let me pull up these fucking receipts from Joseph Jackson. Oh shit, he's definitely in there. What you giving me? You give me a receipt to summon. This is what your receipt does, bro. You sent me a screen recording to nothing. This ain't a receipt, young man. Not a receipt. Not a receipt. Oh, no. There it goes. There it goes. Now I pulled up. No subject. Buy pay-per-view. Purchase. All right, Joseph. Good shit. Creole, what's up with you, homie? Salute, bro. Shout out to the trenches, dog. Salute. Yeah, I got there's a brand new iPhone. I just got it the day before I went on vacation, and it drove me nuts, bro. Trying to set the shit up, trying to get all my shit. It pissed me off. I hate new phones. I would have took my last phone forever if it didn't run so slow. I think they fucking like iPhone. Once they get like two phones ahead of what you got, they start slowing you up. They start pumping the brakes a little bit. You're gonna sit back here and wait for some shit to pull up, and I hate it. I hate waiting. If I'm on the phone, I gotta go. All right. No, yeah, you do, Joseph. I gotta give it to you. You bought a couple pay-per-views, but you didn't buy Devin Haney's, the first one or second one, because I know I remember you couldn't even get on the panel because you didn't have receipts. So Conor Benn versus Eubank Jr. Glad this fight is happening, but just so it's over with. Decent card, but won't be watching it till Chris Billiam Smith fight starting. I like this fight for them guys. It's good for British boxing, but just charging all this goddamn money for all these pay-per-views and then telling me I got to keep paying my $30 DAZN subscription and then my shit doesn't work in Mexico. It goes out in the 11th round of the Charles Conwell fight. How much of this can I take? Just honest questions, guys. Real shit. Like, how you going to come out and first tell me pay-per-view's dead? We're fucking changing the game. Turkey comes on. We're not charity. He's the savior of boxing. No price. And then he fucking swindles you guys and puts a $20 price tag on it. Remember, it was only supposed to be a dub at first. Now, then it went up to 25. Now it's at bundle and buy and save. Throw all these fights together and you could have them for $90. Don't forget to pay your fucking $30 in a few days. Come on, bro. It's listen to me, bro. The hustle is real, no doubt, Creole. You already know what's up. Are you buying the Eubank Ben? No. I'm in America, bro. This shit's in mid-afternoon. Like,
dude, that's a name grab is what it is. Eddie is selling two names. That's all. Because he's sure he's selling two good fighters.
I like the fight, but I don't know if I'll be home and shit. If I'm home, maybe. I don't know. But I'll definitely be watching it. I'm just fucking around, bro. I'll probably buy it. I'll probably buy all these fights, but I'm gonna be up here talking shit about it the whole time. William, you know I buy these shits, dude. The David Morrell Benavidez fight, I bought that shit twice, just because that fight is something that's what I stand for in boxing. That's what I want. I want the two best guys to fight, and fucking, I'll gladly pay you whatever the fuck you want for it. Like, real shit. I'll gladly pay for it. Eubank Ben's a good fight, so I'll probably come out of pocket for it. And that's another thing. It could be the fucking getting demonetized a little bit. Swindlers list. That's what I'm talking about. See, look at Joseph. See, at least he fucking knows it. Shout out to the real ones, bro. Because I'm probably stealing it too. No, I don't even know if my fucking thing works. I gotta make sure the Fire Stick works. I've been gone. It feels like I've been gone for an eternity. Thank God I'm fucking home, man. I'm so glad to be here in this fucking little spot in my basement, my mom's basement. That's what most of the trolls come in here thinking that. This is your mom's basement, dudes on Twitter. You're streaming for your mom's basement. Like, you fucking goofies, bro. If you knew better, you would do better. Not Joe. Well, Joseph trolls me a lot, but if
one of Dana White's ex-fighters sitting in there behind Trump and Dana. Topic of the conversation, everyone's favorite cheater. Dana and Trump talking about who else? Victor Conte.
Where can we see that?
I don't know. I read about it.
Oh, I would have loved to fucking pull that up. Eddie Hearn slams Eubank. And listen, man, I wish everybody cared about this shit as much as I do, but they don't. The reality of the fucking facts are they don't, man. I'm gonna pull up the Eddie Hearn interview that I know he said we got 2 fights left with Shakur Stevenson. And or we got 1 fight left. For just to go, I don't know what to believe anymore, guys. I really don't. This shit is so wishy-washy. The Shakur split is fake news. Here it is. Hold on. Can you see this? No?
No.
Let's see. Ready, guys? This is why I thought it's fake news. And let's be real about this shit. having 3 managers in your corner, it's not good. I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna go in on it because now I remember what the fuck I wanted to talk about. Smokes.
There's been rumors that there's a split for the American.
You read Twitter. We have a 2-fight deal with Shakur Stevenson and Turki Al-Sheikh. Was with Turki Al-Sheikh earlier for a couple of hours. That's it. So after the pay to fight, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, we have the rest of his career with us, but I can't say that categorically. So yeah, I agreed a 2-fight deal with Shakur Stevenson, Turki Al-Sheikh, and that's it. So
number one, why is he always got to say Turki Al-Sheikh when he's talking about Shakur Stevenson? When he's talking about Jaron Ennis, Turki Al-Sheikh is nowhere to be fucking spoken about. Nowhere. He really fucking tries to promote Turki. So I don't want Shakur Stevenson to fight for either of these guys. I want Shakur to go to fucking PBC and fight the 3 fights we all want to see him in the most.
Frank Martin. How is it?
Frank Martin. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Frank Martin, Edwin De Los Santos, and Tank Davis. Why are you guys so hell-bent on him going everywhere else and okay with this shit? But go ahead, old school.
How are you supposed to build Shakur Stevenson's name up for a money fight with Tank if he's on undercards? Can somebody answer me that?
Nobody can. Listen, and the offer that Top Rank gave Shakur Stevenson, 5 fights, $3 million per fight. Probably would have got Murataya, fucking every other guy on their roster. He didn't want to do that for some reason. He would have been the main event of them all, selling out Newark every time he went out. But the fights were getting hard. The fights were about to be the tests of his career. And he runs over to Matchroom where there's no fucking 35-pounders. At what point do we got to call this kid on his fucking actions instead of what his mouth says? It's fucking glaring to anybody who actually pays attention to this sport.
Believe what
why would you think you can run over to Eddie and then keep calling out top-ranked fighters and any other fighter on any other promotion? You guys better hope fucking Turki Al-Sheikh loves Shakur Stevenson and gonna offer him and Tank $200 million to fight. Like, you guys better hope so, because now with 3 managers on his fucking, let's say the Lou DiBella news is factual information. Flat fee, whatever it is, that's a lot more money. Let's just say it's 2%. Then he's got to pay, or no, 10%. We'll cut the fee in half because Lou DiBella is a hustler. He ain't doing shit for no reason. He ain't just gonna do it because I like Jay Prince. He don't even fucking like Shakur Stevenson. 10%, 20% for fucking. He's got about 50% of his fucking paycheck going out to so-called managers. Josh Dubin, Jay Prince, fucking Lou DiBella. You know what those guys all want? They want the most guaranteed fucking money for Shakur to throw any punches. You know why? They don't get paid on the back end. They get paid on the fucking front end. And I'm sure he can work it out and get them guys paid money on the back. But their actions say everything fucking anybody with logical thinking needs to know. They fucking declined a call from Team Tank, right? And PBC, which I don't know why. Fucking, if it was one fight, if it was multiple, he wanted multiple fights, whatever the fucking case may be. One fight, Shakur thinks he'll box Tank's socks off. He thinks he'll fucking wash Tank. So does his goofy ass fucking following. They all say that shit too. There's real Shakur guys and there's fucking guys that are like off of their rocker saying the craziest shit ever. Like, if you think Zepeda is a tough fight for Shakur and we're going to see what Shakur's really about, then you're a real fucking boxing fan and you're a real one Shakur fan. If you think he's fucking, what? You guys think this guy's going to fucking 11-1 Zepeda? Not happening off work rate alone. But the guarantee that these guys want, that tells me that he doesn't want to fight. They're not going to give him $7 million like he's been getting, or you guys say he's been getting for Padley and now Zepeda. Now all of a sudden it went up from the 3.5 that I seen from Turkey's fucking page say what the offer is. Now he's getting $7 million to fight on an undercard of Edgar Berlanga. How much money is Turkey prepared to put into the middle of the ring and get out the gas and light that shit on fire? How much is he willing? How much money is he willing to waste? Because if Shakur's getting $7 million, what's Zepeda getting? And then what's Hamza Shiraz getting? And what's fucking Edgar Berlanga getting?
Yep.
Who Edgar Berlanga, by the way, is a proven non-ticket seller. He's not like they've tried to give him fucking main events. If I'm not mistaken, I know they did. Like Top Ranks put money into him, all that shit.
How is Shakur not the main event? That's what I'm wanting to know.
You mean they're a 3-division champion? They're setting this kid up for fucking failure, bro. Like, if he's so confident, he should have fucking took whatever the fuck they called for the first time. And whatever you got, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna beat Tank's ass, and then I'm the man. Look at Lamont Roach's profile. And that was a contested draw. You guys think he won? Not a fucking chance. Not a single chance. It was a draw. 7-5. Tank. Two judges had it a draw. One had it for Tank. But if he's so confident, he should have just took what the fuck they were talking about. Or he could have made a multi-fight deal. Why isn't he trying to go to PBC or stay with fucking Top Rank? Instead, he goes to fucking Eddie Hearn. Has nobody for him to fight. Like, nobody. They literally have to make cross-promotional fights. And if you really know about the sport of boxing, you know making a cross-promotional fight costs more money. All for a guy that doesn't draw in that much fucking money into his fights to begin with. Where do you guys think that people are okay doing this shit? Because it ain't in the sport of boxing. It's not here. I mean, there's only one retard willing to do that. And his name's Turkey. And we see how much the noose is tightening up on him. Dana and them. Dana, come on over here, Dana. You're the man. Dana's like, what? Now Shakur's getting $4 million more than what they just told us. And all after calling him a towel head. What?
Yeah.
He could have took in 3 fights from PBC, 1 fight from PBC. He would have been in a much better fucking position than he is now. And I know that pisses a lot of people off. Bad management, Creo says. Oh my God, Joseph, I'm not even reading that comment. Bad management. And I think that could be part of the fucking reason, bro. Like, real shit. But I think Shakur holds on to Jay Prince and them because you ever see anybody cut ties with Jay Prince? And don't go like Floyd cutting ties with Jay Prince didn't go well. I don't know why anybody would sign to the guy to begin with. I really don't, man. They're going to get you out of more fights than they're going to get you in. What do you think Jay Prince is running around here like the mob, strong-arming people, extorting people into making them fight you? Not a single chance, man. If I was Shakur, I would have tried to get the people. Fight one fight. You can beat the brakes off a Tank, or you can get De Los Santos rematch, Frank Martin, and Tank. There's plenty of people over there for him to fight that we wanted to see him fight, but instead he's over here with this guy, this fucking clown. By the way, people are saying Eddie Hearn is a great promoter. Where? Why? Because he gets the scraps in the United States. That's all they give him. They don't fucking give him much, man. How is he a good promoter? I don't get it. Eddie was Turkey connection, but Oscar could have done that for him. And I think what I truly think is going on behind the scenes, and they're not saying shit. I think Turkey bought Golden Boy. Like that's what it looks like to me. Like all the Oscar De La Hoya shit. I honestly think Turkey probably is probably majority owner of Golden Boy. But who knows for sure, man? This shit's all little fucking shady business dealing, shady everything. I'm gonna pull up this Shakur Stevenson interview with fucking Danza Project, and that dude Danza Project is a fucking hater over here talking about Lamont Roach's top 3 lightweights. Just fucking tell everybody in the world you don't know shit about boxing without fucking telling them. Buddy's dad's fucking famous, so he gets fucking. I ain't even gonna talk here. Let's go. Shakur Danza project. Can you see the screen still, or did I stop sharing?
Yeah.
You can see it still?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Danza project. The kid's good at interviewing. He's all right. But he's a casual, bro, and he's fucking slurping it up in this one. Boy.
There's a new deal at Tim Hortons.
I gotta sign in because this is giving me ads and shit. I don't know what's going on. Verify it's me. What? It's me, motherfucker. Enter my password. I don't even know the password, bro. Damn, dog. Try another way. Don't they got a QR thing? Can I use passkey? Let's get it. Turn on Bluetooth. What? Why the fuck do I need that, bro? Man, I hate technology. Signing with passkey. Actually, that's pretty easy, man. It's pretty easy. Technology one.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Danza. Just one of the many.
It's playing. You can see it, right?
Yep.
Proof. I got caught lying in 4K. KB. It's probably a good video. All right, let me like this video. This is for educational purposes only. This is our reaction to Shakur Stevenson talking crazy with the Danza project or Danza project. Is it like Tony Danza? All right, let's see. Glazer.
People who really know him. That's a thorough. The Abdullah Masons got the 0. So I'm just
shit. Yeah, hold up.
That first.
He just took one fight over there.
Bro, you know what's odd about Shakur Stevenson? He's bragging about his but he's not willing to fight everybody that's up and coming and got belts in his division. I get it. He screams he wants to fight Tank all the time. If you're the best, like you're telling everybody, how come you won't fight Keyshawn? How come you won't fight Abdullah? How come you won't fight none of these guys? How come you're trying to make brothers before you're trying to make enemies in the sport of boxing? This shit pisses me off, bro. Real shit. I hope to God Tank gets.
When does he prove that he wants to fight Tank?
I don't know, man.
He signed with promoters that don't do business with Al.
Eddie Hearn is his Eddie Hearn's his guy. So how doesn't he want to fight Tank? What are you talking about? How does he not want to fight Tank by signing to Eddie Hearn? What? And now Lou DiBella's part of the shit now too? Hey, what? He wants to fight? Are you guys sure? Because, man, maybe we're old school, OG. Because you know how it used to go back in the days when you would ask for too much money, you don't really want to fight. When you would sign over there, you really don't want to fight. Your mouth.
When you ask, when somebody offers you a fight and you want 3.
And then when they offer you the 3, you want 1. It's like, man, I see right through this shit, bro. Actions speak louder than words to somebody like me almost every fucking time. Matter of fact, every fucking time. There's not a time where, and let's be real. How does Shakur tell us what's he gonna do to his opponents every time he fights them? I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I'm all the blah 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 blah, and then he goes out there and points his jabs his way.
Pity pats.
Yeah. You guys can keep being fooled by this shit as long as you want, but I'm not. I'm done with it. I hope to God he gets the fights. Let's hear what the fuck he's talking about. But I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
He took a fight against the best, and I believe he took home
Floyd Mayweather. When I watched these guys' career, every time they fought, it was always an excuse to why
short out of this.
They wasn't that great.
Sidebar, you guys know how ridiculous you look with the haircut fucking lineup thing, the pen still on your skin? You look fucking ridiculous, dude.
Now with me, I think that after I go smoke Williams or Peter, because we're gonna put belt to ass. After I put belt to ass, they're gonna make up a new excuse. Oh well, it ain't Tank. And then
what happens when you don't, and it's a 7-5 type of fight or an 8-4 fight? Are we supposed to, and it's a close contested fight, are we supposed to just still think you're the fucking man like that? You're the best in the world? Like, come on, man. The goalpost move and shit works both ways. That's why people don't give a fuck about his fights and shit anymore. They're tired of hearing this, and then he doesn't fucking go out there and actually try to do what the fuck he was talking about. The Padley fight, I give him credit for. That's a pretty good fighter, but the 4 days notice, you know what I mean? Give him a full camp, and I think that's a way different fight, bro. I think Padley can fight. Like real shit.
I said that right after the fight.
I really do. I think Padley can fight a little bit, but he's small. He's going to go down to 130. We already talked about that. Let me let this play on, because I'm going to let him talk for about 3 minutes straight without saying nothing, and then I'm going to come back with what I got to say.
And after I whoop Tank is going to be, oh, well, he did that because it was this. It's always going to.
His version of an ass whipping and my version of an ass whipping are two total different things. Ain't no fucking way in hell this kid can whip Tank. All right, that's all I gotta say.
To why we so great, but I think all of this comes with the territory. I'm happy that all of this is happening, and when it's all said and done, that's when they're gonna realize how great I was.
I don't even know if you were in here. Shout out to you, Alan, for the $5 in the Cash App, bro. Fucking real one. We appreciate you, homie.
Yeah. I think that it's inevitable with somebody that talks like you talk, you know, after I put belt to ass, the Tank. You know.
10-2, Tommy. You're a gambling man, I take it, right? Most boxing fans say they're gambling, man. We know we're going to get this fight. I don't know if it's going to purse bid or what. They're saying they got the fight, but then I heard purse bid a few times. I'll bet anybody that wants to bet Shakur Stevenson don't win by 11-1, 10-2. Guaranteed not. So if you're willing to bet, we can set something up. You too, Joseph.
You know what I mean? So when you say that,
all right, that's it. I'm letting this play for a minute.
Look, there's dick riders all over.
Yeah.
It seems as if you say anything negative about their favorite fighter, it's going to be a problem. Yeah. I recently announced my top 3.
Yeah.
In the lightweight division, I chose, obviously, I got you at number 1. I got Keyshawn Davis at number 2.
Riding D in real time. You're riding dick in real time, buddy.
Due to
Goofy.
You know, he just took one fight over there. He took a fight against the best, you know, and I believe he took home a victory that was taken away by the judges, my opinion. So I would have to put him up there because that's the guy that they say that nobody could beat, nobody could.
So does Shakur's.
What is your thoughts on me choosing that as my top 3? And if there is a dispute, where are you replacing it?
My only thing about that is, because I think Lamar is a hell of a fighter, but it's the top 3 at lightweight. And being that he only fought one fight at lightweight, I can't just throw him in my top 3 personally, but it's your top 3. So at the end of the day, that's your.
Shout out to Shakur for keeping it somewhat real there. Like, that was the real thing to do, because Lamont Roach is probably a 140 pounder if you're keeping it all the way 100. Fucking dude is humongous. How you move up 5 pounds and be bigger than the champion is crazy. But shout out to Shakur for keeping it somewhat real. Dan the Project, your fucking top 3 is bonkers, and you're riding D in real fucking time, live on this interview, right to the guy. We gotta see. These guys gotta fight, man.
Their personal opinion, but I think it's a good list. You know, I don't take nothing away from Lamar. He did go fight the guy that they thought was invincible, that nobody could beat. And
I served 88. Salutations, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you for your service, man.
I served. What up?
Showed
real one in the building.
He was, and nothing but respect to Lamar. I'm actually good friends with Lamar Roach, so
Boxiers Jaguar, salutations,
make
bro.
a fight happen one day
Appreciate
too.
you.
So who you replacing then? Taking Lamont out, you
I'll
putting Tank in?
Yeah, I'll take Lamont out and put Tank in. Although I do also agree with you. I felt like Lamont won that fight, but I just can't throw him in top.
See, my top 3 lightweights are Tank Davis, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur and Keyshawn are neck and neck. I would have to give it to Shakur second place. It's like they're all 3 of these guys are super close, because I'd be lying to you guys if I said that my opinion didn't change just a little bit. I think guys could outpoint Tank because he fell in love too much with his power. But now I don't know. Like, I think you awoke a sleeping giant, a beast that none of these dudes are going to be able to tame. So I think Tank's number 1, Shakur number 2, Keyshawn and Shakur are damn near tied. That's the top 3 lightweights in the world. And if Lomachenko comes back, he's got a claim to the top.
I don't know, bro. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, and I hope Miss Du don't hear me, but I think Keyshawn beats Shakur.
Yeah, I think so too. Miss Du would be pumped to hear that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think Keyshawn works Shakur out too. But I heard Shakur knocked Keyshawn out in sparring. Like doorbelled him, like put him out. Really? But that's what, like, yeah.
With them hands.
Yeah. I already knocked them out cold. But sparring stories are supposed to stay in the gym, man. I hate these new age kids, bro. They don't know how to promote themselves, so they drop fucking. It started with Devin Haney. Like, that's sacred to boxing. What happens in the gym is supposed to stay there. Like, I understand trying to promote yourself, trying to get your name out there. Put fucking sparring out of no name guys that you're just working on, so it looks better. But to be putting all this sparring information out, bro, people like Floyd Mayweather and shit, they ain't with that. What happens in the gym's supposed to stay there. But I heard Shakur knocked Keyshawn out in sparring. But I think Keyshawn there's no reason that he's fighting Edwin De Los Santos other than to say who's better between me and Shakur. Because if we're not going to fight, then I'm going to fight all of the guys he fought and try to beat him better than he did, so I can look better than him to the public. And at some point, it's going to become pretty dicey between these two if they stay in the same division. Both got multiple belts. Let's just say Tank fucking first loses or leaves the game, and then them two are the last 2 unified champions. They're both saying they won't fight each other. It's lame as fucking shit to me. It's the lamest shit in the world, man. Bro, you're in boxing. There's only one reason you're in boxing: to find out who's the best. Like, that's the objective, right? Oh, gee, that's what I thought. Like, all these decades I've been a boxing fan. It's to find out who's the best. I just got a little text, and people are saying that Eddie's just lying about the fuck is his name? I'm forgetting his fucking name in live in real time. This is crazy. Lou DiBella shit. I don't know who's lying, guys. I don't know what to believe anymore. When a credible fucking place like Boxing Scene is taking tweets from guys that say they're boxing news and say they're boxing pages, but who fucking knows? And then the next day they're doing a story on just a popular Twitter page. What the fuck are we supposed to believe anymore? This shit is straddling WWE lines. The only thing that separates this from WWE right now is the punches are real. That's it. This shit is a fucking circus, man. I don't know who to believe in this shit. And until somebody fucking tells me or their actions say who they're signed to, what I do know for sure is he had a 2-fight deal. There's only one of those fights that have went off. Supposed to be Cordina, then he hurt his fucking hands, then he fought Padwork. Now we got 1 fight left, and that's Zepeda. Why he would want to bring another 20% into his camp, bizarre. I don't know. I don't know why he would do that. I really don't. I'm gonna fucking drop the link in a few. Let me get through some more of this interview because it's like 10 minutes. I watched it and I wanted to comment on it. So let me continue playing this.
3 at lightweight.
And if
just
you're
based on the
watching this
fact
shit
that
on the
he
playback,
only had one fight.
Absolutely, I
what
understand.
the fuck, this stupid fucking pad. If you're watching this on the playback, my bad for the language. Smash the like button. If you're in here and you ain't hit the like button because you're in and out of here like a prom dick and you forget to hit the like button, look out. And if you don't like us, you can always hit the dislike too. And if you're a real one like Alan Sostain, y'all already know. Super chats down there. The Cash App's scrolling. This channel definitely needs support, bro. This shit's hard work. People don't understand how, like, I get it. You go on people's panel and you can click the link and talk your shit and never fucking, nobody knows no different. But this shit's hard, bro. When you gotta fucking set up live streams, come up with things to talk about, like queue up a show. This shit's hard work, bro. Not just anybody can do it. It takes a lot. So this channel definitely needs support. And salutations to the real ones who actually support. Smash the like. I'm gonna keep playing this.
Let me get into this more. This beautiful thing. This zero.
Yeah.
That's there. You're one of the few left with that zero on that record. How does it feel now after that fight happens? There's a 1 in there. You know, you still got that 0, that Mr. Clean record. How does it feel?
I mean, that's the best feeling, just because I know.
Tommy Duke says, "Boys who cry, I don't." Angry thinks of Zepeda highly. Listen, I don't think Zepeda is fucking anything more than a sloppy pressure fighter. I don't even think he's an elite pressure fighter. I just don't think Shakur Stevenson is as good as a fighter as you guys think he is. It's not as much about Zepeda as it is about Shakur. I think Shakur can box his ass off. But the thing about boxing, when you command paydays like he does, and you talk the way Shakur Stevenson does, nobody's going to give a fuck. You keep boxing. You got to fight. You got to give the people what they came for. This bullshit narrative that you Shakur Stevenson fans have drummed up, that all he's got to do is keep winning, just win. He's not Floyd Mayweather. He asked for way too much fucking money for nobody to care and him to fight on undercards. I don't know if they're intentionally trying to sabotage this young man, but one thing I do know is he's on his second undercard in a row, and when he goes to the negotiating table with somebody like Tank Davis, that shit matters. When he could have stayed at top rank for 5 straight main events, didn't do that, that shit matters. This guy's got to fucking fight. I don't think he can fight like you guys say he can fight. I think he can box. I think he's one of the best boxers on planet fucking Earth.
Did you hear how much he cherishes his O? That tells you a lot about him stepping up against great competition.
Dude, exactly, dude. Like the O, where this kid's putting that O, he's so fucking thinks he's the new Floyd Mayweather. Like, man, you're gonna have to pay him a lot of money to get fucking.
It's easy to keep the O when you don't fight the best.
Very easy, bro. Very easy to keep that O, especially when you're somebody with Shakur Stevenson's skills and talent. I think Shakur Stevenson, one of the most skillful boxers we have today. We've had in the last fucking 20 years. Like real shit.
Problem is he won't prove it.
He won't fight. He won't prove it, and he won't fight. He doesn't fight. I know he's fought at 26, sat in that pocket, beating the shit out of people. Hell, even 30. Beat the shit out of people in the pocket. But once a guy got a little bit of a punch, out of here, Jack. We're going to see, dude. Somebody throwing that many punches, I just don't think Shakur Stevenson, this is going to be a walk in the park like you guys say. It's going to be 11-1, 10-2. What the fuck?
Look, when he beat up Valdez, and then he came back, and I think the guy's name was Yoshida. He beat the crap out of him, too. I had big plans for him. Then he steps up against Dos Santos, and I was like, what the holy hell was that?
I know, and they say he was hurt, and I want to believe that, but then again, like this, man, you got to show me. And like I said, it's not as much about Zepeda as it is him. His actions say much more than his words do. And you guys believe everything that comes out of this fucking kid's mouth for some reason. I don't get it. It's you guys believe everything out of Devin's mouth, the fucking Shakur's mouth. When Tank says something, the very seldom times he does, it's all cap. These fucking dudes are just Tank haters, bro.
And hey,
I swear.
that same thing that keeps me wondering about Shakur makes me feel the same way about Dos Santos because he laid a whole big egg in that freaking fight too.
Exactly. Bruce Gas, quadruple OG, the only one on YouTube, but William,
What up?
What's up with you, OG? Salutations. Thanks for stopping through, homie. Not even 1/4 of what Floyd was. And I'm of that opinion too. I think he could get there if he beats all the top guy, if he beats Tank, Keyshawn, fucking everybody in or around where he's at. It's there for him. It's there for him. It's there for any of these guys. It's there for Tank. Tank got a draw on his record, so now they're acting like that his O is gone, but it's not. Right there, live in the fucking flesh. 30-0-1. A draw. You didn't lose. You guys just act like Tank lost. It's it's the fishtails, bro. The further we get away from the fights, the more Lamont Roach beat Tank's ass, and it's fucking bizarre. Fucking bizarre. Big Dre says, as an elite boxer, it puts him in contention in any fight. But if he gets in a real brawl, the dynamics change. We will just have to wait and see. Yes. And that's where the hand problem comes into play, because the amount of punches you're going to have to hit William Zepeda with to stop him from coming. You guys think if it's footwork that does it, nobody's going to give a fuck about what this kid's got going on the next time he fights.
Rick Timms, exactly, my guy.
Floyd fought Maidana in the pocket like a man twice, especially in the rematch. And in the first one, bro, he was in that pocket with the shoulder back up against the ropes. And if certain judges might have said, like, all that activity, if you don't know what you're looking at, can lose you a fight. You're just sitting there catching all the punches on your guard, rolling and not throwing back because you got hand issues. You're gonna lose this fight, bro. And the way this whole thing has been playing out, you can't say that if you're a Shakur Stevenson fan, you got to be worried about that. You can't just be out here talking like it's no big deal. The fucking news and the headlines and everything that this kid's got going on, that's not like, we're crazy for thinking he could be getting set up for a fucking fall here. You know what I'm saying, OG? Like, it can get real in the field real fucking fast for this kid. Real fucking fast. I'm going to let some more of this play. And like I said, it goes to like 10 minutes to where I wanted to comment on it. I'm going to let it play for a couple minutes straight because he starts saying some good shit. I just, the host is a fucking hater. It is what it is, though.
I outlasted all of these guys. When we came in the game, we all started with zeros, and you put an L on a lot of their records now, and if they don't got an L on there, they got a draw or got this. And now the new school is the people with the zeros, the guys that's coming up, like Key, my brother.
Yeah.
He got the zero.
My bro.
The Abdullah Masons.
I love him.
Zero.
I love my brother.
I'm just glad to be a part of that first generation to where I had my zero with the Devins, the Tanks, the Teals, and now I'm transitioning over to the next generation with the other guys, and I'm still here. So it shows longevity. I think the longevity of my career is going to be amazing.
How many fights Shakur got? 26? 25? Something like that.
You're talking about the longevity. Hands won't take the longevity. What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know, man. I don't. Is the hand fucking shit? What is it? Is it as much that we're cracking it up to be? I just don't know what to believe in boxing anymore, bro. I really don't. This shit is like a combination of the circus, fucking WWE, fucking. It's bizarre, bro. And this kid puts so much stock into that. To sell it, to get into a fight where he can actually fucking lose. The price. he was about to go to fucking purse bid over the 3.5 million. That's a lot of money for an undercard fight. 3.5 million fucking dollars. Now he's getting 7 to be on an undercard. You guys are fucking crazy. Like, real talk, man. This shit is getting so out of hand, bro. He put so much stock into that. Oh, he's gonna need 10 million to fight somebody like Tank. But he's not gonna be able to get that, guys. He keeps fucking underlining instead of headlining. It's gonna be a whole bunch
he's gonna price himself out like he's been doing.
And that's the thing, man. That's why I keep saying, like, you got all these fucking promoter or managers, the amount of money they want for Shakur. It doesn't matter what the fuck he will do. I don't think Shakur Stevenson is scared of anybody. Let me just say that. I don't think so. But I think the amount of money his managers and he wants to fight people, you can't really want to fight them. And how much stock he's putting into his O right now, like, come on, man. You guys got to see this shit. He'd want way too much money, bro, and they don't do that over there on the PBC. You get paid what you weigh. This is bad moves for him being on undercards. And I don't know if they're doing it to him on purpose. What the fuck is going on? But there is no single way in fucking hell he should be on Edgar Berlanga's undercard. There's just none. I don't care who's putting on the fight.
Why I don't see him fighting Tank. Because Jay Prince is never going to allow that fight if Jay Prince ain't getting a massive amount of that money.
Real shit. D for the win. What's up with you, dog? Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. What to what? What are you saying what to? What? What you saying? Javier versus Jadier Herrera versus Kid Austin, or question mark versus Kid Austin. Kid Austin is fighting Lucas Body. That's what they say. They got a big offer for Floyd Schofield to fight Lucas Body. Tough fight. Lucas Body, a huge puncher. Keep switching stances and shit for no reason. Get caught with one of those lefts or rights. I forget which handed he is, but that's who he's fighting next. I'm going to let this play a little bit more. The amount of money this kid's going to want to sell that O in a big fight. It's hard to make that fight, man. PBC, how much did they give Ryan Garcia? 5 million guaranteed? These are the things, you guys, this is why boxing, you have to pocket watch. Because you have to know who really wants to fight by how much money they're asking for and what the fuck they want to fight. It's just not feasible to give somebody like him that is fighting on undercards now the amount of money he would want to fight. That's not good business. We're not Turkey Al-Sheikh. PBC is not in the business of handing out money for fucking free. Don't get me wrong. I think Shakur and Tank is one of the biggest fights in boxing. But it's not as big as Shakur thinks. It's not Tank's biggest fight. These are all things you got to take into consideration. Just because he's on the internet saying these words to you fucking goofies doesn't mean that they're anything more than words.
Dude, I think Keyshawn and Tank outsell Shakur and Tank, to be honest, because both of them can punch. People buy knockout fights.
Yep. The sweet science of boxing ain't never sold a fucking unit in its existence. Nobody cares. 2 people out of the hundreds of people I asked in fucking Mexico, the holy land of boxing. People, that's why I don't never get these fucking casuals running around. He's only beat flat-footed Mexicans. Mexicans make up 80% of the fucking sport. You fucking slow-mos.
You're also a student of not only the game. I saw you on the side reading books.
Yeah.
It seems like you're really heavy into learning, becoming better every single day.
Alan Sostain says, we aren't ever going to hear this ninja stop lying until Tank's dumbass team sends Shakur an offer he can't refuse. And they'll never send him one he can't refuse, to where it's like, holy shit, look at, dude, they're giving me 10 million guaranteed and the back. That's never going to happen, guys. That's not the way they do business there. And what do you think? Tank's going to go to fucking DAZN or Lou DiBella Promotions to put on? Come on, man. You guys got to be smarter than this. I'm not saying Alan. I'm saying the fucking people that are backing this fuck shit. You can't possibly believe that they're going to give this kid any more than what they gave Ryan Garcia. They gave Ryan Garcia $5 million because he brings way less. But I'm just giving them hypotheticals here. This
and
is
the fact that they're not putting this kid on as the main event on these cards is not going to help him at all.
Yep. Yep. You think the businessmen are like, oh, it's because it was a turkey supercard. You think that's what they're saying in the negotiation room? They ain't saying that. They're saying, buddy, you were on fucking Edgar Berlanga's undercard. And now you're asking me for $10 million? The fuck is wrong with you?
Turkey's like, remember that towel crap? That's why you're on the undercard.
Yeah, well, guys can put whatever reasoning they want on it. The facts of the matter is he's fighting on Edgar Berlanga's undercard for an undisclosed amount of money none of us will ever be privy to. I mean, we get Twitter numbers and people that say they know what the fuck. Man, PBC's not in the business of giving away money like Turkey Al-Sheikh is. Not going to happen, guys. So you need to fucking hold your guy to the words he says and the fucking standards he sets for himself. If he wants to be out here saying he's the best fucking thing since sliced bread, he's got to be willing to make some sacrifices to prove that. Especially when you don't draw in the money. Floyd Mayweather could do that shit because he was the money man. This is the thing that get confused with Shakur is like Floyd. Shakur don't draw a crowd like Floyd did.
Nope.
Like, come on, man. Floyd was sending the offers to everybody after Oscar De La Hoya. He had to take what the fuck Oscar De La Hoya offered in order to be great. Different glove sizes, all this fuck shit. But Shakur Stevenson don't have to do that. It's the most bizarre shit I've ever seen, to be honest with you, man. I'm going to play this for a second because this is fucking craziness, man.
In all aspects of life.
Facts.
Who do you credit for that, becoming that type of a man?
You know, it's crazy. A lot of people talk bad about Jay Prince. But it's like, I see the internet kind of talk nowadays. But like the people who really know him.
Oh, you see how he said he sees the internet talk nowadays? He's got to be seeing this Lou DiBella shit play out. How come nobody's saying nothing but Eddie Hearn? And I take Shakur for the kind of character he has. He'd be out here telling us something, but it's probably just business as usual. He's got one fight left with Eddie, and that's on Edgar Berlanga's undercard. So until I hear them say something, I'm just going to take it with a grain of salt. I'm going to take everything in boxing with a grain of salt. That's why we don't break news here on this channel. I talk to a lot of people behind the scenes. It's just not something I want to do because it gets fucking messy. You don't know who to believe, what to believe. It's fucking out of hand. Out of hand. So take it for a grain, what it's worth, a fucking grain of salt.
Bro,
words are just words.
Good-hearted.
Oh, my bad, D. I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, what? Tukur, I just want to see all these dudes fight. Me too, D. And we'll be at them bitches. Me and you, D, we're not like these other boxing fans. You give me a good fight, flight's booked. I'm there. I'll be at the next one. You give me a Tank and Shakur fight, I don't give a fuck if I had to sell my left nut, I'd be there. It makes us different, bro. Give us the fucking fights. Tank, give us the fucking fights, bro. I don't give a fuck. At this point, I just know the suits ain't going to do it, but offer this kid as much money as you can and beat his fucking ass. Because I got to see it. I got to know who's right.
Individual, and I credit him to like wanting to learn more and expand my knowledge on a daily basis. So I got to give him credit for that because I look at him like a mentor to me. I want to.
Boys Who Cry says, well, he asked Alan Solstein in the chat. He says, what's next when Shakur wins? First of all, it's if Shakur beats Zepeda. And he's probably going to do that. I mean, but it's not going to be no landslide like you guys think. He's going to be in a fucking fight. Because if we're going by the old school way of getting ready for fights, Zepeda just fought 2 fights in a row, getting ready for a southpaw that likes to box. And you can say what you want about Tevin and Shakur's skill set differences. They fight a lot alike. They're the same.
Shakur hurts his hand in that fight. Zepeda wins.
Because then you can't. But what I will say, Shakur did keep throwing his fucking hurt hand. I don't know if he's breaking his hands as much as he's like bruising the ligaments or tearing the ligaments that hold your knuckles in place. And once you're fucking like, I could show you guys a dislocation right here live on, but I don't feel like dislocating it. Once your shit starts, your ligaments start busting down, then your pinky bones. I can do it with this fucking bone will slip underneath. It'll literally go to the middle of your hand. And you can't throw punches. What happens when that happens with somebody like Zepeda? You got to fight him off. You got to keep him turning. You got to keep, like, I can tell you guys how Shakur beats Zepeda better than you Shakur fans can. You guys are just saying he washes them. I don't know. He just washes them. It's like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about or looking at. How does he beat him? How does he wash him? I'm going to drop the link here in a second. I'm going to let this play for 2 minutes. Let me get the link. You guys got to come tell me how Shakur beats Zepeda easily, like that, like you say.
Be where he's at mentally.
Yeah.
So
I believe less successful people look at a Jay Prince on social media and heavily criticize him. I think that's for them.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're successful and you look at somebody that was able to attain the attention of the masses, able to attain all the things that he has throughout his career, you can do nothing but respect, no matter what the opinions are about him. I think Jay Prince is somebody that we're going to remember for a long time.
Yeah, I definitely look up to him. I think that, once again, without him, my mental wouldn't be as strong as it is today. I think that he kind of mentally got me better. So I appreciate him, and I'm glad that we business partners, and I'm glad that he's a part of my career.
Our fellow Texan, Charleston White, I was out at Aiden Ross's crib.
Yeah.
He had a boxing event. Dana White pulled up. I actually ran into Tiafimo and Senior. The Island Boys had a interesting fight where...
Did this fucking guy just bring up the Island Boys having a fight? What?
He got his ass whooped. He walks out the ring and he starts crying.
Oh, that's where the crowd went. Fucking Buddy's live.
They had to stop the fight. He was crying about getting punched in the back of the head. Now, that brings me to, a lot of people in the comments, crazy. They're happy that he got into the ring. Good for him. He actually got into the ring. It's not easy to get into the ring, whatever people's opinions want to be. I don't think he should have walked in, but he did because he thought he had it, but it didn't look good. So it's not like he went in and did his thing. But being emotional after a loss, it's normal. You've done it. Olympics, you had an emotional moment after a fight.
Mine's different.
Yeah.
Let me make sure, like.
Oh, why? It's because it's you? Oh, or it's because it's different from the Island Boys. It's definitely different in certain aspects, but the emotional shit, this kid was unhinged, dude, crying like crazy. I never seen anybody cry in that fashion. That shit was crazy.
I didn't lose because I got my ass whooped, and I really didn't get my ass whooped. I really lost.
He beat Real BC in that fight, if you ask me, but
a fight that was like this.
Yeah,
it could have went either way. If it went my way, nobody would have never been mad. But
Tommy, that's what I'm saying. It's just literally, this guy's supposed to be a boxing guy. He interviews a lot of boxers. He also interviews media or internet personalities. But what the fuck? I could have thought of a million different guys that had losses that you could have compared that to. Fucking crazy.
I cried because it was my passion. It was my dream. My dream was to become the next Olympic gold medalist. And I put everything into that dream. From fucking 5 years old, you trained to be the fucking Olympic gold medalist.
Hold on. Boys Who Cry says, crazy thing to think that is I Show Speed. Who the fuck is that? May pull more than Shakur and Berlanga combined. Who is that? Who are you talking about, Boys Who Cry? I really don't know who that is. Who would actually be pulling more eyes into a fight? I Show Speed or Jake Paul? I don't even know who I Show Speed is. Is Show Speed? or I Show Speed. Yeah, I Show Speed. I never even heard of him. So I don't give a fuck about that bullshit boxing, man. To me, you got to come up as an amateur boxer. You got to fight in the rankings of boxing for me to even be considering your shit. Jake Paul is an anomaly, a big fucking anomaly. And what he does for the actual women in the sport of boxing and the guys who fight on his undercard, they're real boxers. That's what I'm talking about. Jake Paul gets a little bit of a pass from somebody like me. The sport needs him. So I don't know who I Show Speed is. I never even heard of him until I read that chat.
Listen, then you finally get to that one moment in your career, and the day.
And Tommy Dukes, facts, bro. Fast, I said. Facts. Roy Jones was beyond robbed at the Olympics. It was a full-blown scandal, no doubt about it. I definitely didn't see him cry. Roy Jones.
Let's not forget about what happened to Riddick Bowe with Lennox Lewis in the Olympics.
Yes, sir. Like, people have been robbed all over the place. They ain't never been crying like that. That was crazy. But I get it, man. I do.
Happens. You get to the finals, everything goes smoothly, and you get in a fight and you fell. And that's what happened with me. I felt at the highest level of my passion. And truthfully, I'm glad that I did that. I'm glad that all of that happened. I'm glad that I got to see it. And it lets me know, like, I really cared about that shit.
Why has he got the white fucking liner still on? Is that like a thing? Because I seen some, like a couple people with their fucking edge up, line up, fucking pen. Yeah, it's crazy to me. I can't stop looking at it. I see that his fucking sides of his head is like one side smaller than the other. That's what that shows. You should have washed that off.
Yeah. And here you are today. Do you feel like having that type of a loss is the reason why you're still undisputed today?
Facts. That is definitely the reason why I am who I am today. And true.
And that's why, like, you can draw comparisons between him and Floyd and shit. Floyd lost in the Olympics, so I get why these guys think that Shakur Stevenson is the second coming to Floyd Mayweather, but I don't think so. I don't see it, man. I don't fucking see it. I didn't even think Shakur was elite till like a couple fights ago. I still struggle with elite, the word elite, and putting him there. He can box. He's definitely an elite boxer. Like I say all the time, I got to see him fight. I got to see him sitting there and fucking fight somebody that's actually capable of beating him. That the public could say, hey, he might beat him. And I know all the Shakur guys are fucking downplaying Zepeda. What you need to be doing is saying how hard of a fight this is. So when Shakur does wash him, using air quotes, big fucking air quotes, when Shakur does wash him, he actually gets credit for it. But you guys are running around here fucking acting like this is an easy fight for Shakur. It's crazy to me.
Truthfully, like, I'll go back and look at other fighters in the Olympics, right? Because people try to pull up mine, right? They ain't never pull up Floyd's. One of the great.
What tells you that, Tommy? What tells you that he's an elite A level? What fight? Where can I go see the elite A levelness? Which one?
Greatest of all time. He cried right after the Olympics and then went on to be have the best boxing career of damn near all time. So then I see guys that go in there and they lose and they just happy to be here. And I was never happy to be here as nigga. I was always the guy that competed to win. So yeah, I think to answer your question, I think
I don't. You can't, because for me, the discrediting of that I do of Shakur is I don't see him fight like you guys say he fights. He just doesn't fight, man. There's no fucking single fight where you can say he's not mid-range to outside boxing. He's not a pocket fighter. Artem, he fought a little bit in the pocket. Couple fights, he chose to fight in the pocket. Most of the time, he's just outside of reach. The Nakatilia fight, just outside of the fucking pocket. Jamel Herring, he stepped in the pocket, fought in spurts, got back out to mid-range. He doesn't fight in the pocket yet. You guys don't know what the fucking pocket is, and neither does he. It's crazy. You can't call what he does pocket fighting. It's mid-range to outside boxing. It's not pocket fighting.
I think that that shit made me into who I am.
Start typing away, Tommy, because I know you ain't gonna click the link. It's pinned, bro. Please tell me how you can discredit Tank the same way somebody can discredit. I can discredit Shakur. You can't do it. They fight totally different.
I think if I would have won an Olympic gold medal, I probably would have an L in my career right now.
I think that boxing for someone like yourself and the elites is your truth.
I think he's just A level, barely. Barely. To me, you got to be able to fight all three facets to be an A level fighter. You got to be willing to take some fucking shots and deliver some devastating punches. For me, that's my fucking opinion on boxing. I tell you guys all the time, I like guys that'll fight in the pocket. Boxing's cool. I respect it. I think it's a fucking great sport. But the art of fucking boxing isn't what you guys say it is. The sweet science of boxing isn't what you guys say it is. It's fucking... Marvin Hagler is the sweet science of boxing to me. Just to give you an idea.
First love.
Facts.
When you have a loss, it's worse than losing the girl that you fell in love with.
I will say this, Alan. I think Edwin De Los Santos got a real chance of beating anybody that chooses to fight in the pocket with him. When you got cinder blocks in them motherfucking gloves and you can knock somebody on the top of the head and they don't know where the fuck they're at, he's got a chance of beating anybody. And Keyshawn fights like that. That's why I'm so intrigued by the Keyshawn De Los Santos fight. And I know everybody wants to call it the inactivity. They're saying it's cherry pick. Number one, Edwin De Los Santos is too good of a fighter to ever be anybody's cherry pick at the weight class he's fighting in. If somebody grabs him, but I think Edwin De Los Santos got a real chance to beat Keyshawn. But I think Keyshawn will get the job done. I think Keyshawn's a special fighter. I like Keyshawn a lot. But Edwin De Los Santos got God's gift, bro, in both of his hands. He can punch his fucking ass off. So don't be surprised when you guys see Keyshawn boxing Edwin. I'm just saying.
First, that's actually the real heartbreak there. So
Thrill Hill, salutations, OG. Thanks for stopping through. Purnell was elite, in my opinion. Purnell was elite of the elite. He sat in the pocket, made a miss, fucking made them pay. Shakur is good at making a miss. From literally what he does is he stays just out of reach, bro. Every time you get close to him, he hops back a step. Sometimes he chooses to work off the hop back. Sometimes he doesn't. The Padley fight, I'll give him credit. He was in the pocket there fighting in spots, but most of the time he was boxing. The pocket is a different thing. It's like what Mexicans do is in the pocket, man. What Shakur does is mid-range to outside boxing, and he's one of the best at it. I can't say he's not, but when it comes time to fight, what's he going to do? What's he going to do when he busts his hand off the top of Zepeda's head in the round one in the first punch he throws? Is it still going to be an 11-1 whitewashing? Is he going to be able to do that with one hand? Or hell, what if he does what he did in the Padley fight, fuck both of his hands up? And in the ninth, it took him 9 rounds to get rid of a guy that had 4 days. But that's neither here nor there. I give him credit for Padley because I think Pad Work's a good fighter. Nobody else does, though. Nobody trying to hear that shit, bro. He's gonna have a fucking tall task on his hands, guys. He really is. Oscar was undefeated, KO Burchell and beating Conceição in a close decision going into. Okay, so going into Shakur unification fight, saying nobody wants to give Shakur credit. I give Shakur credit for Valdez and a couple other guys. I don't never not give these guys their credit. You guys don't give credit. That's why people do what they do most of the time. Because you're talking shit about their favorite fighter, tearing them down at every fucking turn. Everywhere you look, it's Tank ain't fought nobody. Fucking just all the dumb shit you guys say. Literally, Shakur Stevenson has not gotten into the ring with anybody that could beat him besides Edwin De Los Santos. That's about it. Valdez is too slow for somebody like Shakur. Shakur was keeping his distance all night. That wasn't no fight people were clamoring to see afterwards. How many times you watch Oscar versus Shakur old school after it happened?
The one
How many times
time.
you? Yeah, I watched it 2 extra times after that, and it was only to grab highlights. You guys know I make shorts and boxing content. Listen, guys, nobody. They want to see the kid fucking fight. That's all. I just want to see. Zepeda, I think, is capable of beating Shakur Stevenson. He will get all the credit in the world for me. You guys didn't think Lamont Roach was capable of beating Tank. I told you elsewise. I didn't think he would win the fight, but Lamont Roach is as good a fighter as any one of these fucking guys. And just because you think Jamel Herring beat Lamont Roach, you guys think Lamont Roach isn't a fucking good fighter? Lamont Roach is an elite. I don't think he's an elite fighter. I think he's barely an A, B plus fighter.
Let's face it.
They don't give credit.
As far as Valdez goes, Valdez was not the same fighter after he got busted for the freaking PDDs. So when he fought Shakur, he was half of himself.
And that Burchelt fight was fucking a war, bro. That he knocked Burchelt in where he got his name, off of the left hook with Burchelt knockout of the year, I think it probably was. That's where he got his name from. Oscar Valdez is a good fighter, but there was no single chance in hell he was going to beat somebody like Shakur Stevenson. You know, don't work enough. Always telecasting his left hook. Fucking, for somebody like Shakur, that's easy work. Reflexes, fucking his skill level. You can't. I give him credit for Valdez, bro, but you guys don't give credit to Tank for fucking Barrios, Ryan, Frank. None of these guys. None of them. We need to do better as boxing fans and give them credit for all the guys they beat. I don't give a fuck if they had a 30% chance to win or a 50%. I don't care about that. If you think there was a chance for the guy that whoever it is fighting to win, you got to give credit for that. And only that. That's when you start giving credit in boxing. If they get into the ring with somebody that can beat them and they win, you got to give credit. Barrios most certainly could have beat Tank. Matter of fact, a lot of people had him beating Tank until the time of the stoppage. You guys always have Tank's opponents beating Tank until the time of the stoppage. And it's complete cap. Frank Martin, definitely. Frank and Shakur is a good fight. Very good fight. Let me see it. That's why I wanted him to go over to PBC. De Los Santos rematch. He could have shown us it was actually a fucking injury. Could have got Frank. Could have got Tank. Instead, he's with Matchroom, and we're here now. And he's fighting Zepeda. I'm going to give him credit for Zepeda. I give credit for Padley. Most people don't. He's an electrician. 4 days fucking. I seen Padley beat fucking Chamberlain. I seen the kid's skill level. He was in the fight with Shakur. He was touching Shakur. Like, I don't know why everybody else but Tank gets all the fucking credit in the world. But the guy who's actually putting on the events and fighting, Mario Barrios size disparity, Ryan Garcia, we already know. You're going to say the hydration shit. Frank Martin, you guys don't give credit for nobody, bro. 23, what's up with you, bro? Salutations. Thanks for stopping through. Barrios was actually a hard fight for Tank. When Shakur been in one of those and handled it like an elite, when has Shakur been in one of those? Nah, I don't know, man. And this is Zepeda. This is the fight. But they're too busy fucking shooting down Zepeda and what he's capable of for the casuals to even give credit. By the time that fight comes around, people are going to say, what? Shakur was supposed to do that because of how bad they talk about it. It's crazy to me. I'm going to give credit for Zepeda. Oscar Valdez.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to get off. Shit, 154. Right. I'm definitely going to get off. Let me just play a couple more minutes of this because he's just about to get to something I wanted to all right. B3, what's up with you, bro? Salutations. B3 started a boxing channel. It's called Not Another Boxing Channel. I think that's the name of it. If I had the link. B3, share your link, bro. B3 is a knowledgeable boxing guy, bro. He gets a lot of his picks right, but then again, he gets a lot wrong. Like he told me, Conwell was going to knock Buddy out. I said, oh, no, not another one. Charles Conwell is a good fundamental fighter, but he's nothing special. And we just seen that. People are like, he wasn't getting off. It didn't look at it. What? That's exactly how Charles Conwell fights. He doesn't fucking. Very fucking sluggish fighter. Takes him long to start. Doesn't throw too many. He's not too active. Cromwell ain't it. He's not it, guys. Tommy do.
So when I look at fighters and I see fighters, athletes.
Leo is a small 126. Okay, because I remember Leo being the 130-pound champion when Tank went down there. After, or no, it was before. He did 130, and then he jumped 2 weight divisions to Barrios. Knocked out Santa Cruz the way he did. Y'all don't give him no credit for that. Kind of crazy to me. Leo Santa Cruz is a fucking 4-division champion. Tank don't get credit for a 4-division champion. This is the times we're in.
Yeah, I know. That's pathetic.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna stop sharing this because we're gonna wrap up in a second. I got too much to say. I don't need this to say anything. Man, can we just do better, bro? As boxing fans, guys, like let's give all these. I want to give Shakur credit. Like I said, I want to give him. I give him credit for Padley. I give Tank credit for Ryan, Barrios, fucking Leo, Frank. Lamont was a draw. You guys say he lost that fight. We're gonna find out. We're running out of time for him to announce it and it to be on June 21st. So we're gonna see when the date is. Boxing is getting good. It's just nobody gives a fuck about it because these promoters suck. And not another boxing channel presented by B3 Picks. Like, share, subscribe over here, guys. B3 is seriously a knowledgeable boxing guy. Real shit. When I feel like I don't know about a fight, I go into the Apple chat. Shout out to the JBT. B3's always in there giving his picks and shit. Shout out to Jay Hardcore, man. Praying for your OG. Hope everything's all right over there. Zach B, my dog, one of the biggest supporters of the show. Got a salute family. Is it me or is there a lot of channels jumping on the boxing train? They speak a lot, but they don't know what they talking about. I couldn't have said it better myself, bro. Real shit. Real shit. Salute, Zach B. Appreciate you, dog. I gotta find the link. Appreciate you, D1. Oh, no doubt. Let me wrench your channel up real quick. We got to get off here. The OG Kaz Sports is about to go live, man. He gives you guys the history of boxing. Fucking real one. Ain't never no cap over there. It's literally the history of boxing. You guys need to know it. Go give Kaz Sports some love. Shout out to B3. Oh shit, did I not make him a wrench? Why is he not showing up as a wrench yet? I'll wrench your channel up. Shout out to everybody who came in here, smashed the like button. We appreciate y'all. And oh yeah, Big Dre, I got you. Here, go support some local fucking boxing, man. We're gonna get out of here with this. I'm gonna play this. Love, peace, and blessings. We'll pop up live again sometime during the week, and then we got TGIF Fridays. We missed Tuesday Night Raw, but we'll be back next week with it. Appreciate y'all. The fucking super chatters. Alan Sostain was the only one. We didn't actually get any sort of super chat. But, you know, that's the breaks. Motherfuckers are haters mostly. But shout out to all y'all. Love, peace, and blessings.
Attention, fight fans in the DMV. It's live. It's local. It's amateur boxing. Saturday, May the 3rd at Catholic University's Heritage Hall, 620 Michigan Avenue Northeast, Washington, D.C. Come out and support the next generation of fighters as some of the DMV's best amateurs take on their counterparts from Cincinnati, Ohio. Baby Girl Productions, in association with Boxing Not Bullets, presents a night of amateur boxing and karaoke, Saturday, May the 3rd at Heritage Hall, 620 Michigan Avenue Northeast in Washington, D.C. Tickets are now on sale and just $30, available at eventbritedc.com. That's eventbritedc.com. Search.
You can use the QR code that was on the screen. I got real love for everybody that supports our channel. Shout out to the JBT. Go check out Kaz. Shout out to the OG William Old School. Everybody who came in here, we appreciate y'all, man. Till the next time. Peace.
Peace.